This is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel. Very excited to have Eden and Nicole, first-time van builders on the channel. They put together a spectacular custom Sprinter camper van conversion. This thing is unbelievable. Not only is it beautiful on the inside and outside, it's very functional. It's got an elevator bed up front, a huge galley kitchen in the middle, and a mega bathroom in the back. We just couldn't get together for a tour, but they actually filmed this themselves, sent it in, and I edited it into an awesome tour for you guys. So I hope you enjoy. Please join us for the tour.
Hey guys, I'm Eden.
And I'm Nicole.
And this is our first van build, the Concrete Oasis. We spent 6 months building this thing out. Had no idea what we were doing, but I think we did a pretty good job.
When we were building and designing this van, we tried to take inspiration from things outside of the van building world to come in with a new, fresh perspective. So we took a lot of inspiration from like Tulum, vacation rentals.
So this is the Concrete Oasis. Starting from the outside, this is our outdoor picnic table slash dining table slash huge storage bin. In here is our main living area where we can seat tons of people. And it also doubles as our bedroom because this comes down and is our bed. It's a Happy Jack system. Right over here, moving on to our kitchen, which we'll talk about in a little bit. Our full-size closet. And in the back is our bathroom, shower, toilet. We upgraded the entire suspension on this thing. The van is relatively heavy, but not too heavy. It's way below the allowed weight for this van, but we still wanted to improve the handling as much as we could and make it just be more of a comfortable ride. So we did an Agile off-road rip kit, front and rear suspension, and then we also upgraded to these all-terrain tires. In the back here, we also installed an Owl rear tire rack and ladder, and a rear step. This ladder allows us to pretty easily get up to our roof, just like that. And on our roof, we have a huge walkable solar deck. This is a 480 watt solar panel that is also walkable, so you can sit on it, do yoga on it, do whatever you want on it. We sit up there and watch these beautiful sunsets. And all that is connected to this backwoods roof rack, which we absolutely love this thing. It's totally modular. You can constantly add things to it if you want. Up here, we also have our vent fan, our AC, and a skylight that you'll see in the bedroom. We also covered all the trim of this van in Raptor liner, which just gives it a really rugged look and feel and actually protects much better than the regular plastic.
So this is our full luxury bathroom with a shower, second sink, vanity, and a toilet. Let's start with this area. So it's really important to me to have a place to get ready, a separation from the main living area. So I wanted a full vanity. We decided to make a actual custom slot sink. It was made with wood, epoxy, and then the micro cement finish. We did a vanity here with tons of storage for all toiletries, which is really nice when you're getting ready. Your toothbrush is right here, your sink is here. It's like house living. We have a arc mirror here, which matches the theme of the design language of the van, of these rounded arcs. This is our Nebia shower head. It is a spa shower. It's a low flow shower head. It's 1.2 gallons per minute. It's super nice. The water pressure is super nice, and you can take a pretty long shower without using that much water. So the shower setup, you just take this curtain right here and you run it along the track in the ceiling here, and it actually blocks off the vanity. We have a Nautilus door, and then basically this whole entire space turns into a shower space. So you have tons of room. It's super comfortable. On this wall right here, you have your shampoo, conditioner, body wash. We also have our vent fan above the shower, so it takes out any steam. We honestly, though, usually open the doors up and the curtain, and we just shower with a beautiful view. So another great thing about having the bathroom in the back is the fact that this kind of serves as a wet room space. So if you're coming in after surfing in a wetsuit, or really just like dirty from a hike, you can just open the doors, walk in through here, clean off. You don't bring anything into the main area until you're clean. Now here is where the engineering got tricky. We also wanted to have a huge shower, but also a toilet. So we decided that we'd put the toilet in the garage space, and there would just be a door when you need it. Our toilet is on 250-pound drawer slide. It just slides out. This is a Laveo dry flush toilet. This is the best toilet by far. We don't have to deal with churning it like a compost toilet or cleaning it or really doing anything. It doesn't smell ever. After you're done going, you just click a button, it vacuum seals itself down, and when all the cartridges are finished, you just pick it up and throw it in a normal trash. The good thing about having it in the garage is that it's completely separated from the main living space, and that's also why we did the laundry chute. So all of that possible smelly, dirty stuff stays in that area, and the rest of the van stays clean and nice. We also have an external shower head that just connects right here, and you can spray down all of your gear outside of the van. This one is just cold water. It's great for spraying your feet and your gear. And then you hop in the van, you have hot water here, and the sink, of course, also has cold and hot water. So this is our garage space. So we have the toilet, the laundry basket, just a ton of space to store your gear, you know, extra storage for the house. We have here our vacuum, our yoga mat. In here is its own designated light. We have charging ports and also an outlet. We also have a big storage drawer here. And then up here, we have T-tracks to hang whatever you want. These loosen and you can move them around to configure them however, you know, for whatever your needs are. It was really important for us to have some type of outdoor seating because when we lived in a house, we spent most of our time and meals sitting in our garden. So we wanted to have something that was an extension of our van that can put us right into the nature that we just parked in rather than always sitting inside for our meals and hanging out time. This picnic table is accompanied by bar stools that have matching upholstery to the interior. The really cool thing about this picnic table is it's actually a huge storage. Let me show you. So once it's completely slid out, you can actually just lift the lid and voila, you have a huge storage container. And when you want to store it, just click these right here and it just locks into place just like that.
So this is the main living area. We went with a front living space with an L-shaped bench so that we can open the side door and have the beautiful views at the side door. One of the main features of this van is obviously the concrete look. We went with something called micro cement, which gives the look of concrete, but it's actually not concrete. It's flexible, it's waterproof, it's lightweight, it's very, very thin. And it just goes right on top of the wood. So this is all actually made of wood, but it gives us that really beautiful, unique feel that everyone is crazing about. It was also very important for us to make this feel like a home. We didn't want it to feel like a van. So every place where you can see a little bit of metal or anything like that, it's all covered up. It's also the reason why we made this partition wall to separate the driving cabin and make it a more homey feeling. We put this in this beautiful partition door, which Nicole hand burned this incredible art piece into. We have access to the driving cab when we need to from the inside, and when we don't, we're closed off into our living space. We also wanted to have a recurring theme here with the arcs, so the doorway is arced and also our side windows, as well as some things in the rest of the van. These windows are also AMA windows that open with mosquito nets, like that. Mosquito just came in. And they all have built-in blackout curtains. We put in a lagoon table here that really services any configuration of people that you put in here. It can really reach anywhere you want. You can also just sit here and work facing the view. This is the best seat in the house. It's also very lightweight because it's not actually this thick. It has a fox lip. It's actually only 1/2 inch thick, and we did a lip around the edge to make it have that feeling of a big thick table, but it's actually lightweight and works perfectly. Underneath me is storage as well as our heater, and underneath this entire bench is our electrical system. We have 800 amp hours of lithium electrical power here. We can go for 5-6 days without ever needing to charge up. It charges through 480 watts of walkable solar panels that we have on the roof, as well as a DC-DC charger when we're driving the car. And it also has shore power that we can plug in and charge it from any type of extension cable. We also have a 3000 watt inverter in here, so we can run all our power needs, induction, and all those things that water heater, all that kind of stuff. We can run it off our 3000 watt inverter. On the other side of me in this curved bench is our water tank. We have 34 gallons of fresh water here. So that's enough water to last us a week of washing dishes and taking full showers. And that all goes into our 32-gallon gray water tank that sits in the spare tire compartment underneath the van.
So a big thing in this van for us was balancing design and functionality. I focused a little bit more on the design side and Eden a little bit more on the functionality. So some examples of that for us, starting with these nooks, they don't necessarily serve a huge functionality purpose, but they don't take away from functionality, and they definitely add to the design portion. They're super cute. They have lights in here, and these lights and the lights around the Happy Jack and the toe kicks are all part of our like ambient lighting. So at night when we shut all of the lights, we just turn that on a little bit, and it really sets the mood in here. It's really nice. This van can actually sleep 4. So you have 2 that can sleep in the queen size bed here, and then under this bench, there's another piece of wood that actually slides out, and these cushions configure to make another full-size bed. And those additional 2 passengers that you could sleep, you can also drive with. We have 2 seatbelts here that are attached to the chassis of the van, and they can cruise back here while you guys are up in the front. This is our bedroom. With a click of a button, it comes down at night. We don't have to make the bed. And then when you're laying in bed, you actually have a skylight right up here. So you can look at the stars. You don't have to worry about mosquitoes. If you want fresh air, you just open it up all the way, and then you pull the mosquito net. Also, if you want it to be blacked out, you have that option as well. And then up here we have our bulkhead storage. It's really deep. It sits above the cab. We put our pillows up there, but also deep storage can fit up there really nicely. Another example of design is these beams. So this is actually part of our Happy Jack bed frame. When we were looking at how we wanted to design the van, we really took inspiration from homes, not just vans. And something that we really love is when the support beams are exposed in a house. So we wanted to find a way to do that, and we used our support beams of our bed frame here. These are actually aluminum poles, but we covered them in veneer to make them look like these wooden support beams. Right next to it are these detachable lights. They're just camping lights. They're battery operated, simple, easy, but they definitely give the van a very luxurious feel and a homey feel because you have lighting like this in a home and not usually in a van.
Now we are in our kitchen area. Starting on this side, we have a ton of storage here, including a full-size pantry. All these drawers are extremely deep, extremely high, and they all have soft close and these amazing locking latches, so none of these have ever gone loose as we were driving. Our trash sits in here as well on the door, as well as some of our plumbing supplies are down there. We have our Nespresso machine because we literally cannot go anywhere without this thing, so we had to make sure that this fits. AC plugs on both sides here as well. Some room for our spices, coffee, teas, things like that. 2 really big upper cabinets, which is just a ton of more storage up here. And this big, beautiful sink that we have here with a detachable faucet and clean drinking water. Our water heater sits in here, and there's a little bit more storage left in there as well. A lot of these cabinets we also made with handleless designs, just so it looks a little smoother. So they have these indentations underneath that just catch your finger real nice. Both here and here, they're hidden handles, which we thought was a really nice design touch. Everything here is the same as the rest of the van. It is walnut veneer and accompanied with the micro-cement countertops and walls. Over on this side, we have our microwave, induction stovetop, dual stovetop, and this incredible, beautiful Dometic fridge, which is enormous and has room for tons and tons of food, more than we could possibly ask for 2 people. And we also have this little pop-up countertop just to create a little bit more space while we're cooking. The whole kitchen area has also these embedded LED lighting on both sides, in the nooks, toe kicks, and as well as inside these cabinets, and they actually glow at night. We also have here our controller for our Webasto heater and our Renogy inverter. Moving on to our cabinet, this is our clothes cabinet. It is massive. Again, all these drawers are extremely deep and extremely big, and there's just tons and tons of storage room in here. And this whole upper half is actually a hanging closet storage. So there's a ton of room here to hang, and there's also a built-in laundry chute, which you can just throw your clothes into here, and it goes straight into a laundry basket in the garage. In this area, we also have our AC. It's a Dometic RTX 2000, 12-volt AC. This thing pumps out cold air and keeps us cool all the time. These cabinets are actually the only thing in the van that we outsourced to our good friend Ike Baker, who was just a master woodworker and made these incredible cabinets, probably the nicest cabinets I've ever seen in a van. They're just absolutely perfect. And then we, on top of that, put our own walnut veneer that's grain matched the whole way through to give this beautiful look that we love mixed with the micro cement countertops and walls. Okay guys, so that is our van, the Concrete Oasis. We hope you guys enjoyed taking a little tour with us.
We really enjoyed this process, and we actually recorded the whole entire process. We have a bunch of videos about how we built this thing on our social media. You can see it there. All the social media will be linked below.
And also, if you need some help with the designing of your own van, we do offer design consulting, so feel free to reach out to us and we can talk and see if there's a way that we can help you design your own project. Please give us a like and a follow, and we hope to see you guys out on the road.
Bye.
Bye.